This is a great image of a respectable, classy, beautiful woman.
For you to point out this well-dressed sister here to make me feel some type of way about myself becomes a problem.
Let me get you.
Reason I have never said I do is because I don't.
I've been married, and I couldn't sign up for bad sex.
Test drive.
So if we enter a relationship with anything that's about me, then I don't believe that we're ready.
Welcome everyone. This is Single on a Saturday night. We are here at Kia Graves Seafood and Steak Restaurant, 919 North 9th Street in Darby, PA. You know, we talk a lot. We have our intimate conversations, and we talked about sex, love, and lust, and some celibacy. But did we really ever talk about the kind of things that make us not want to have sex? And we're going to talk about the elephant in the room, literally. How y'all feel about loving that big woman or that big man? I don't know. Does he have to have abs or steel? Or are y'all okay with my rolls and jelly? I don't know. What y'all think?
Did you say elephant though? Did you really go for elephant?
She said literally when
she said literally.
She called big people elephants.
No. Look, see, I'm gonna tell you, I can number one. Wait a minute. It's just like the black folks that can say anything racist they want to, cause they black. I'm a fat girl. Yeah, I call me fat. I sure ain't skinny. So I can call it the elephant in the room if I want to.
You're
because, and I just say that because
it's a difference between voluptuous.
But we're gonna talk about that because no, I'm just saying we're gonna get there because nobody ever defines it, but you hear a lot of. Now come on, let's be real, y'all. You know you hear. I ain't trying to get with that big John. She was too fat for all that. Or the dude. Oh, I don't know. He got a dicky do. I ain't trying to be bothered. I don't know.
They be the ones that men cheat on you with.
That's what they say in public. Privately, fellas get with big chicks. They do.
So why I got me in private?
Why? I'm not lacking at all. Thank you.
What?
Jeez. Thank you.
Yeah, they do. They do all the time. Men do all the time.
Thank you.
But you said in private.
Come to me and said, "Oh, that's just too much woman for me." How about you're not enough man for me?
Hello.
Exactly.
Hello.
Some doors closed. You be right there.
Tell them.
Between us, oh no, but just the fact that I know that you was willing to do this, it's a win-win for me.
That's it.
But no, I don't want anybody that the door closed. I want the man who got the abs and steel and he look all good, and he want me too. But most of the time, the guys that look like that don't want the big women. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Now see, I think that Shelly.
I speak on behalf of all the men on State Road. We definitely take the big girls. We like the big girls. The big girls come in handy. It don't matter if it's summertime, wintertime. We take the big girls.
Shelly, I've met men who are like physical trainers for a living, and you know what they say? When I say, well, typically in my mind, you would want someone that's like you,
tomorrow,
that goes to the gym. No, because they see that every day.
Wow.
So they don't want that because that's easily accessible to them. Someone like yourself to someone like that may not be as easily accessible in their mind.
Would never be attracted to somebody 3-something, 2-something above.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Not that man, not like that. That's not true.
I mean, sometimes you meet a lot of women that are very, they just look at you for what you are. You build this, that, and other thing. Sometimes you want to get away from that. And I've met a lot of women that are considered to be, I guess, plus size or...
What, size 8?
Maybe 10, whatever. 8,
10, really?
But I mean, consider, but I mean, it all depends upon personality and things like that.
Well, I'm gonna come back to that.
Woman bring to the table.
I'm gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna just say this.
College education. Are they close with their family? I mean, I want to see all that type of stuff. I mean, yeah, exactly.
But do you want to see all that type of stuff too when the little skinny woman walk by? Like, are you asking her too? I'm just asking. Are you asking her too?
What?
Like, well, no. When you say, okay, you just said what you just said. The essence of is that when it comes to my understanding anyway, was that when it comes to the big woman, It's about her education and her career and all that other stuff that go along with it, in addition to all that bigness. Cause see, so if that, cause I'm fat and all that, okay? So, but are you asking a little skinny woman the same stuff?
She got education.
But see, that's the thing that when you're out there, it doesn't matter if they're skinny or they're big. If you are attracted to the person, that's what it matters.
So you can see yourself with somebody a size 26. Well, you probably don't know. You only know 10s. But I mean, a 26, a 3X and above. I'm talking about real. I don't see it. I don't care what you're saying. I hear you.
Well, why is it that you don't see it, Shelly?
Because I see him being politically correct right now, saying, okay, you got to have education.
Bobby knows me.
But I don't believe that. I just don't. Bobby?
He knows who I am.
Bobby, he said he
Brother, he dated a woman 7'9", so yeah, he dated a big girl.
But 7'9" don't, like, example. Okay, so as soon as I jokingly say, you know, because I'm fat and all that and all those kind of things that go along with it, because according to the medical scale, I'm fat. Okay, that's what the doctor say. I'm fat.
All right, I'm gonna give you from a man's perspective.
Actually, I'm not more.
You wanted a man's perspective, right?
Wait a minute, Frankie. Just to say. So the question here is, when y'all get to that, what is fat? I think that we look at it and because you just said we were just talking about loving a big girl. You just said he dated a chick that was 7'9". Right. That didn't mean she could have been 210 pounds at 7'9", so she was still on the 3% body fat side. When we talking about that, I'm talking about when they got all this junk sitting up in the trunk. That's what I'm talking about.
And if I was 7'9", I wouldn't be big. Believe me, he's stretching me out. Right.
Look. From a man myself who loves big, beautiful women. To me, every woman in here, I don't see anybody who's fat, and I'm telling you, I'm seeing it from my eyes. You're not fat. You are not fat. You are not. Nobody in here is fat. You're big and beautiful, and I love. And the thing, huh?
I'm sorry. This is the thing. I see. Okay, I'm not saying I don't feel like
you are not fat. I say fat as being sloppy. You keep everything in. Shelly, you're big and beautiful. You're not fat. Because you keep, I love a woman a big woman who keeps herself in because you make yourself look presentable. When you go out and say looking all slutty, you're going to be approached with slutty remarks. And so, like me, I like big women. I can't do small women too much because, you know, I feel like I'm hugging another dude. You know what I'm saying? The muscles and the bones and other stuff like that. I don't know. It's just your preference. You know what I mean?
But here's what I want to know, Shelly.
I think that
is a man wrong for wanting a big woman? I mean, it almost seems like if
question.
Like you for being big, that there's something wrong with us for being big.
I got a question. Am I with this person at the point, or I'm looking for it? I need to know that.
Well, if you would you be attracted? Would you? And I think the question is, and I think it's been floating around for a while amongst the group, is would you be attracted to or open to dating a larger woman? And the reason this comes, and actually, because I had problems with it, because when do you get to be big? When are you plus size? And when are you fat? I don't know which one that is. When do you fall into the BBW? Because, you know, dudes tell me all the time, you ain't fat enough. I done heard that one.
All right, now check this. Now check this, right? In a situation, right? So it's like I was 319 on February 22nd. Right now, I'm a vegan. I work out every day. Now, the person I'm involved with, when I told her, like, yeah, I'm doing this plus size, man, I ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? A few months later, she joined on with me and lost 37 pounds at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. Like, and it wasn't because it was, you know, I love her. You know what I'm saying? So we did this together, basically. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't like the big woman kind of thing. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying?
What you're saying is.
So I encouraged her and inspired her for what I was doing. You know what I mean? For her to say, all right, let me get myself on right. You know what I mean? So that's the point I wanted to make.
If she kept going and kept eating while you were doing a vegan, that's something you wouldn't have been attracted to, because now you're in this healthy lifestyle. You'd have been like, nah, I can't do that. I want somebody who's trying to be healthy, right? I'm just asking.
True, but I mean, I love her for who she is, and I was just glad that I was able to be an encouraging inspiration to her to change her life. You know what I mean? And there's other things that us as a people don't understand. It's a lot of diseases, cancers, and all that going around because you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. You feel what I'm saying? So I was just happy to be an encouragement to her to say, I'm going to get myself right because how I felt inside. You feel what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say.
Tasty?
Tasty today. To go back to Shelly, yes, we can pull that. I have done it. I'm doing it currently.
Oh, yeah.
I got one on my heels now, trust and believe. So yes, we can pull that. It's not even about, like he said, it's the attraction. It's not so much as all of what you look like on the outside.
It's all about what you are.
It's that, yeah, it's what you are. It's what you have on the inside that has to emanate on the outside for someone like that to be attracted to us. It goes back to you being self-confident with who you are.
But
you will do that.
I've had somebody that said, okay.
I've had men that look like us, and guess what? They won't come over here.
But I've spoken with, you're right, but I've spoken with people who, all right, we're the exception because our personalities, because we're so cool, because of who we are. But I don't want to be an exception to somebody's rule. I know somebody who said, okay, you cute and all that, I like you, but typically they would not date a big woman. No, you're a little bigger than I would want to date, but because you're so cool, you'll be the exception. I don't want to be nobody's exception.
That's because you're hanging around the wrong group.
And that's, you know, and I think that sometimes
we ain't got no man. What you talking about? We are single.
Come hang out with me. You need to come hang in tasty circles and trust me.
Well, maybe clearly I think the problem is you need to be tasty because I don't know. Maybe that's what you need. I don't know. But I'm just saying this. I will say this because you and I had this conversation a lot. We've had this conversation a lot. So now we're on the Move to Lose challenge. And that's how we got stuck with this buster over here trying to talk about, you know, gonna call me a sexy weather girl. I'm sorry, that's right, this is sexy. That's right. I don't know what you're talking about, okay?
Sexy
you don't need to see all that on the camera.
SWG right there. Sister with good. There it is.
But I will say this, is that we started with all that, and you know, and it's our joke to motivate us to do something different. It was about a lifestyle. But Danielle believes she, you know, when we had the whole thing and they were like, well, what are the things that are keeping you from losing weight? You know, we have to get in there and we've got to change your ideal. And so then that way you'll feel like you want to do something better. And I said, the problem with this right here is that when I look in the mirror, I'll be like, damn, I'm bad. Don't matter if I was 300 pounds or 200 pounds or 100 pounds. That's my idea of me. And you can't tell me no different. And so what men have told me is that emanates from within. And when they see me, I'm going to tell you, I have a friend of mine who said, I'm trying to figure out, are you really that beautiful? Or you done just told me that for so long that I believe it. And I said, this is a chicken and the egg. We don't care. The point is, you have been brainwashed into believing that I'm all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I think sometimes when you make it an elephant in the room, when it becomes an issue in conversation, I think that sometimes then it becomes a focus. If you know, and a lot of that has to do with, of course, self-body issues, which I've had quite a few of over the years. You know, and I've met a lot of men that wouldn't date me because I was bigger, and they told me so. And until I learned that that's not something that I want to have a conversation about, that's not even something that I want to even be on topic when I'm meeting somebody or talking to them, is, well, would you date someone like me? Because then that automatically emanates a lack of confidence by you saying that.
But I think it's clear. I mean, you have to. I think it has to be said up front, like. With the clothes on, believe me, I do not have self-confidence. Wait, let me finish. I don't have self-confidence. Believe me.
Issues, you mean?
Yeah, I don't have those issues. I believe I'm beautiful with the clothes on. But when the clothes, bro, these are jigglies under here. This is something that's keeping me in. Come on, man. You got it. The reality is, when the clothes come off, it's not self.
But that emanates.
If the person is not used to being with someone with rolls and jiggles, you need to know that. You need to know that there's rolls because you can. This is firm. This is jiggly, okay? You need to know that.
Shelly, can I just cut you off for 1 second? There's somebody out there that will smack, flip, and rub that down.
You right? No.
But it's more.
Wait, Frank, don't get me twisted.
Do you want to advertise your product or your service or your event right here in between the hottest show in America? Give us a call at 215-843-1984. Give us a call. If everything's a go, we'll have your commercial advertised on the next show. This program is brought to you by Kia Gray's Seafood and Steak Restaurant, located at 10 North 9th Street in Darby, Pennsylvania, right off of Main Street. We have Sunday brunch on Sundays at 10 a.m. We have a delicious seafood and steak menu and host your next event, wedding reception, or party at Kia Graves Seafood and Steak Restaurant, located at 10 North 9th Street in Darby, Pennsylvania, right off of Main Street. Special thanks to Q's Hair Boutique, located at 5815 North Broad Street, Philadelphia, PA. Q's Hair Boutique is a full-service salon providing the star treatment for any occasion. Please don't look any further for your next hair appointment. Call Q's Hair Boutique. That's 215-668-9800. In true celebrity fashion, Austin Photography snapped beautiful candids of all the single on a Saturday night group. Austin Fine Photography is located at 4221 Main Street. If you would like to feel like a star, please call Austin Fine Photography at 267-297-7895. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Shelly Shutt, and this is Single on a Saturday Night. And we have somebody that can make your night really nice. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tamika Norman. I'm an independent consultant for Pure Romance. I've been doing it for about a year now.
And what's Pure Romance?
It's an adult novelty place. We sell all the goods that you need for your romantic night and games.
What type of stuff can you talk about that we can say on air?
Well, you can actually say all of it. We sell your lubricants, we sell your massage creams and oils, we sell the things you give the massages with, we sell your toys to keep it clean.
And that's Pure Romance. How can I get in touch with you?
You can actually reach me at tamikanorman.pureromance.com on the web, or you can give me a call at 215-391-2261.
All right, this is Single on Saturday Night. And just because you single on me, you can't use some of this Pure Romance. Check it out. Check her out. It's Tamika Norman, all right? It's Single on a Saturday Night. Frank, don't get me twisted. I do not have a problem in the dating area. Frank, just Frank. I do not have a problem in the dating. I have a list. So it's not like I don't. I mean, for real, I do.
She ain't talking bucket list, y'all.
I do have a list. It's not. I don't have a problem. What I'm saying is there is something. There's certain people that I may like. There's somebody in my mind that I like. I really like this person, but he really will not date me because he feel like I'm gonna kill over and die.
But this becomes the problem. This becomes the issue. And as everybody said, one, beauty emanates from within, okay? Because this is a facade. All this can change. The problem is our society focuses on this. You watch every television program. The women are size 3. The guys all got 6-packs. That's not reality. That's perception. And psychologically, this is the problem that happens, because even if at 21, they're a size 3, that's not, genetically for most people, that's not going to last. So then what happens? So then at 40, when all of a sudden your 2 has now become a 12, you're getting traded in for a younger model, which is the Hollywood persona, which is what continues to happen. Women spend all this money. Men now are spending money to augment how we look because we're more concerned on the exterior than the interior. You have to be self-confident. And the thing is this, before they ever see you without the clothes off, in conversation and discussion, all that comes out. But as Yanni said, it comes out in a way where it's not like, oh, would you date somebody like me? For example, okay, I have, for the most part, since I was about 15 years old, exclusively dated African-American women. I never said to a sister, would you date a white guy? I just was me, my swag and all. And as I've said, I'm the only Caucasian that my wife ever dated. And look who she married. But it was never.
A lot of people do.
All right.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
A lot
That's
of
all
people
right. It's the swagger, brother. It's the swagger. It's the swag. But the thing is, I never, that was never something I led with in the conversation. I was just me. If you felt me, cool. If you didn't, cool. I'm good, because guess what? I love me some me. And you have to value yourself to the point that says, look, whether you 100, whether you 300, I mean, we want to be healthy. Yes, I agree with my brothers.
what my brother said. But at a certain point, their brothers are like short women, their brothers are like tall women. Guess what? Some stuff we can't change. Some of us, God did not give us the genetics to stay a size 3 all of our life. You know, I understand. I can be in the gym all I want. I am not genetically designed to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can, you know, some stuff is just genetics. You know, you can't make yourself 7 foot tall. That's just genetics. So we need to love who God made us to be. And check this, God will put somebody in our life who will love us exactly for who we are.
I don't want this. This was just a conversation. Please, I really don't have any issues. I really don't. I do believe what my thoughts are, because I have been on the side. I have been smaller. I didn't know I'm bigger, but I have been small. I've been on this both sides. What I'm saying is there is a difference. Then you're saying this, that, and the other, but there are people who have those things in their mind that I won't.
But you know what, Michelle, this is the thing.
It's the same way.
No.
You know, I've done a lot of dating, and I've actually experienced.
You've done a lot of dating, and how much dating would that be? I'm just saying.
You know, I'd actually ventured on to, you know, online dating, and you know, I'll be reading these profiles, and someone will say, well, you know, if you're a bigger girl, please do not contact me. Wow. And you know, and you have to understand that, you know, I was a bigger girl. I was in the morbidly obese group. So even still, even though I may not be more morbidly obese now, I'm a little healthier in my lifestyle and in my appearance, that still irritates me when I see that, because how, you know, if we're supposed to be open-minded and just evolved,
we're supposed to be evolved.
You know, evolved, or even on any level, how can you be that superficial to even put that out there? Right. It's still to this day, that's something that irritates me. But
well, I will say this one. I've decided that like fat is the new like cigarette. Skinny? No, fat is the new cigarette smoking, tobacco. It is, because it's the new discriminatory factor. It is. I mean, it really. No, I mean, but it's accept. Well, no. I'm not talking about not been. I'm talking about we've all known it, but now it is openly put out there. Sure. You know, it's, you know, when we decided that we're gonna legislate soda, and you know, you're gonna tell me what I can drink, you're gonna tell me where I can be. You know, yeah, exactly. When you're gonna tell me that, I mean, okay, fine. The difference is that my fat is my fat. My fat ain't hurting your chair because I'm sitting in my chair. That my fat ain't making you so you can't breathe. My fat is making my heart weak. I mean, I think that we should be trying to get people to be healthier. And the way to do that is not to give them depression and self-esteem issues, like, you know, that we're sitting around, I should look like this, because no, you know what? So when we started Move to Lose, what did I tell you? I could care less if I stay like this. I want to get my endurance up. I want to get my flexibility up. I want to get my strength up. I want to be powerful. I'm already powerful. I want to be physically powerful. And that's what I was excited about.
I can't even move to lose.
Well, you did though.
I didn't lose.
You said still to move to lose.
I did, but I can't do the challenge anymore.
Well, and that's why I'm here to represent against Bobby Holiday.
And that's right.
You know, and it don't matter. I still look the best, so it don't matter if you win the physical poundage. Ain't nobody gonna be saying, "Get Bobby all this right here," because see, that's for me. All this right here.
They do all the time. They do all the time. They do all the time.
Still look better than all.
Love me, shut up. So there it is.
Bobby Holiday.
Well, you know, that's right, because you know Marie Antoinette did have her little short fat man Napoleon. What?
Right. And I like my WNBA sisters.
I'm not.
He called you B Celeste.
Hey.
So I got one for the men. If you in a relationship and you're small, and then over the years you have a baby and you pick up weight and get bigger.
You ain't got to just have a baby. You can just get old.
Well, if you have a baby or get older, whatever the case may be, do men feel different about it? Do you want your woman to go back down to the size that they? Because I know if I was with a guy and he got bigger, I would be like, well, why don't you get to how you was when I met you? Because I don't like buff guys. No, I wouldn't leave him. I wouldn't leave him, but I would ask him. I would tell him how I'm feeling. I don't like real big men, and I don't like real skinny men. I like nice, average guys. So, but I'm just saying, if they was to get bigger, would you want to leave them, or would you want them to work on it? Or?
I want my woman to be healthy. I don't want to just, like, I wouldn't want to have a sedentary lifestyle where I'm just sitting around watching TV or something. You know, so long as she's still healthy, that's fine. But if she's not healthy, not moving, well, now she can die. I mean, that's a problem. That's a real problem. Yeah. So yeah, I want her to still be healthy, but that's where if you a couple and I love you, then I'm going to help you. because that means you not jogging, we gotta go jog.
We can do this together. Aaron?
Just to say what Bobby said, I mean, I just want to make sure she's healthy. I'm not worried about, she's going to put weight on. Sometimes, when you get older, when you have kids, things change. Your body changes every 7 years. So, I mean, if you really love an individual, I mean, from the day that you met them, I mean, it shouldn't matter what they look like.
Well, wait a minute, Aaron. Wait a minute. Before we get there, Aaron Sistrunk is actually Bobby's trainer. And so he was giving you real knowledge because I see you look confused. You're like, wait a minute, 7 years? Yeah, that's right, baby. It's 7 years. Yeah. It get worse and worse. You starting to count. You're like, when was the last time it was feeling kind of good? I know. When I filled out my we have Chip Mitchell from Locomotion Training is training us with.
Yeah, he's so awesome.
And he had us fill out the thing. He's like, when was the last time you felt in shape? I was like, I felt in shape. Like the last time I felt, I was a nationally ranked college athlete. I played on the women's ice hockey team. I was an athlete. So it was just like, I know that I'm not going to get back to where I was at 23. I want to be the best Danielle can be at this age. I want to be the best Danielle I can be. But I mean, physically, I know that I'm not going to be a national rowing champion either.
A black female ice hockey.
Yes, baby, I played ice hockey. I was the goalie. I played lacrosse. I was the goalie. Yes, I played the goalie.
So damn impressed. I've been so impressed.
She speaks German and Russian.
I want to touch on something, Michelle, you said. I want to touch on her question also, and it combines in them, both of them. When you talk about like people who don't want, they might not want this, but like I said, as a big person lover, you know what I'm saying? When I see the person how they dress, it's like, okay, I like you because of how you look. I like you because of what you wear. And then when we get back to the house, like I already know what's under that. So that's for me. That's not for the public. When we go in the public, I like all that right there. You know how you present yourself. And then when we get home, I already know what's going on in there, so I'm gonna love that too. And to touch on what she said about like when they get old, when they start gaining a little weight, like I just said, like I already knew what was under there, and so I love that for them. So if they want to go to the gym, like I'm in a situation right now. You want to go to the gym? Cool. I can go to the gym with you, work myself out, and work yourself out. It don't matter if you get big or you go back to small because I loved you in the first place. And
and that's funny. I always thought that I never really wanted to be with a bigger guy because they always want to go eat because then we both gonna get fat and die together. Like I've dated a couple big guys and it seemed like okay,
how you gonna stereotype the big dude? How you gonna stereotype?
I'm not.
But no, but I'm gonna tell you my thing. You wanna know my thing? I'm gonna tell you. So Danielle always had a motto. So when you talk about how you learn and grow, because my motto was, it ain't room in this relationship but for one fat person, and it ain't you. I'm fat, I'm gonna be fat, I'm gonna get fatter, and you better like it. Now you get out there, run 10 miles, I wanna see some push-ups. Matter of fact, I want you to do some push-ups and I'm gonna lay on top of you and make sure you can push us up together. And show me how you working it out. And then, maybe we
I wanna see the DVD of that.
But you know what, it's more
well, he was 6'7". He was 6'7". But I'm just saying is that was all, but then when and then I had me a little fat man. No said.
But you know what? It's more to that. See, when you when you big, it's like two big people. You go to the movies. Y'all both got hips. It's hard. You go get on the airplane. If you with somebody skinny, your hip can go in their side, and that way you don't have to buy 2 seats. It is something serious about
you want somebody else you can inconvenience that's with you.
Yes.
You want to inconvenience the person with you.
That's why I always felt like I had to look for skinnier people so my hip can go where it need to go.
So, well, I always felt like I need to look for skinnier people so I ain't had to open my legs so wide. But that's just me.
Oh, no.
Shelley, did you just say you want a skinny person so that you could put your fat on their lap in an airplane?
That's what she tried.
They want
if need be.
When you get on the airplane, if you have extra, they want you to pay for another seat. So when I was with somebody skinny, I was able to get my hip and his hip, and I didn't have to get another.
No, then what you need to do is you get you a fat man, and then you get a fat man, right? I learned this because me and my fat girlfriends travel together. So we done been on the panel together a couple times, and we know move all the hips to the left, all of it to the left. Everybody got to go to the left because we got to go at one time. Because I know that my hip is in your seat. I know that.
But that's why you gotta be with somebody skinny so you can share seats. I mean, so so your hip can go on the other side.
Just get a midget and sit
Well,
okay.
That's crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
You didn't have a microphone, so nobody heard that.
Well,
but it's not because I'm not not trying to discriminate, but honestly, as a bigger person and being big all my life, I had to think of different things, and that was how I did it. How to go to.
But did you ever think that you discriminated against other big people the same way that people discriminate against you? Like seriously, you are really just doing it to somebody else. That's just like the black folk that want to get. I mean, seriously, think about it. What you just said is, I didn't want to date a big dude because he was going to eat all the food. We was going to be eating all the time. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you, but I dated a big dude. And you know what? I lost 10 pounds because he ate everything. Like, here, eat that too. There you go, good. Eat that too.
But I did do it. I didn't discriminate and not do it. I tried it.
So we talked about it, so I got to bring it up. I have to bring it up.
Okay.
Had you?
I said?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Had you completed or to continue with the Move to Lose challenge and you start losing some weight, now a guy sees you as not as fat. Do you have a problem with that because now you're smaller?
You mean the same dude? Like the same dude that wouldn't give her a play before is now trying to give her a play?
Oh, no. Just the dude that sees you thinner now. Would you have a problem with
that? Well, that don't count because if he didn't know that she was heavy, that's like not a good analogy.
Okay. If you saying somebody that wouldn't date me before, if they came back now,
let's go there.
I would have a problem.
Yeah, I would too.
I would have a problem. I mean, oh, now you want me.
Well, that's just like
I'm going to go with the ones that already wanted me before.
No, I mean, well, like I guess we just keep talking about the fat girls, but I mean, it's some skinny chicks that can't get love either. I mean, I hear about I got a girlfriend. They always telling her, why don't you go eat something? She just literally just that thin. She eat like a horse. She just that thin, and she hear all the time. Well, you ain't got, a fat behind, you ain't got no big titties, I'm good. So, that leads to the other side of the body dysmorphia, which is I'm gonna go implant some stuff. Or, like I said, y'all can go to that website I told you about earlier for the men, get your pecs up, they got shirts for that. You can get a booty pop, you can get a whole bunch of stuff. And
that's false advertisement.
Huh?
Isn't that false advertisement though?
Well, see, but I think that this what I think for real. With the implants or the other thing?
No, the shirts because they can take that off.
A dude told me, just talking about the women, that a man ain't never said no once you got your clothes on. So if you want to get all confused that, oh my God, except for me, because remember I had the meatloaf man, so he didn't want none. He wanted some meatloaf. Don't forget that. But that you don't. That a man's not going to say no when it gets to the sex. Now, is he going to continue to want you? I don't know. But is he really going to be like, jiggle, jiggle, nah, I'm good? He know that jiggle was under there. You might say I look good in the clothes. Yeah. Everybody in here know generally what they look like, Shelly. Just like they know generally what this look like and generally what this look like. We know.
Now, I go back. I think
generally we know what it look like, but okay, go ahead, because then we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't consider myself skinny. I don't consider myself fat. I don't know. But I know I've always been the female that had the big boobs and kind of a fat butt. But I'm very into health. It's not about how you look. I would want somebody I want to exercise with, eat healthy with, so that we can live forever. And I wouldn't date an obese man. No, I wouldn't. I have dated men that are huge. I mean, are like 6'3",
That's only huge to you.
Yeah, that's
because that's about average to me.
Football, yeah. Well, you're
see, it's all about relativity. It's what I'm trying to help you with.
So like football, husky, but not obese, because I like to.
No. I bet you they were obese. I bet you he was obese. In your mind, he's not, and I think that's where we got that from, because you talking about he was kind of husky and he was football. And no. I bet you he was obese.
Well, no, I look as if I had to lift your stomach up to get to the goodies, then I think that's
lift your stomach up
when you're
I have
down further than
right.
That's what
So I haven't dated that. I haven't.
Well, you can always have a gut when your butt doesn't move forward to your gut.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
she got a choice. She don't date them. See?
Right. And it's, I have nothing against that. But I just wouldn't date it.
But you know what the difference is? You want to know what the difference is? Dudes are not sitting around like worried about this. They really are. I just take y'all back to the fattest man in the world. He might say, "Yeah, I want some pecs like his," but meanwhile, he's sitting over there with breasts like mine, still in the. I'm like, "Yeah, baby, don't look good." Oh, yeah, I'm gonna give you polo.
I have enough boobs.
That's society.
Being as what they term morbidly obese, I have no problem telling you that I weigh 285. But the thing.
Damn, on camera you said that?
Yes, I did. 285, 44 years old. I have no problem. Well, I'll be 44. I have no problem with that because I am just that comfortable with me. inner and outer. When you see me out at a party somewhere, or you see me, no one realizes that I am that big. Because what they see first is my personality, my surety in myself. That's the first thing. Then when I say, oh, you that big? Oh, that's all right.
No, then they like, you fat and all that, girl.
It's a totally different. Like, you both together, you put together, you look nice, you cute, blah, blah, blah. They don't forget that when the clothes come off, yeah, we gonna be jiggly. Ain't no man worried about that. Like they said, any real man that's trying to get it in, if he got to lift up something, guess what? We all over 40, he gonna be lifting up something anyway. That's all I hear.
Well, we ain't all over 40. Speak for yourself tomorrow.
I'm
just saying.
I'm not married 40. And
those of us that are, though, like he said, at some point in time, gravity is going to take over. It's not about you being 285 as opposed to 120. If you got a jiggle, you want to have a jiggle. If you're not comfortable with it, it's going to show itself.
I'm not comfortable with
it. It's a bit moment, and you're not going to enjoy it.
I'm not comfortable with it as far as myself. I'm not comfortable with it as far as my mate.
But that's for you.
I want
it
us
goes
to.
back to when I first came in. It goes back to you being an individual and what it is that you want. But sometimes we block what it is that we're going to get because we're stuck in what it is we think we want.
Yeah, I believe everybody has a right to their personal preference. Everybody does. Like, I agree with you. Like, I don't want to date a huge guy. I mean, I'm not small. I'm considered obese according to my doctor. But I don't want to date a guy that's like huge. Like you said, I don't want to lift up stomachs, and I don't want to do that. But that's my preference, and I believe that everybody has a right to that. You don't have to date big girls if you want. You don't have to date big guys if you want. And if you miss out on somebody good, then you just miss out because that's not what you wanted physically. But we all have a right to it, I believe.
Well, on that note, don't get me wrong, because I have met guys, and I said, okay, well, maybe we can just work out a little bit, and maybe I can get them on, we can work out together. I've met bigger guys that I was attracted
But
to.
if you do that whole thing, people have done that to me. Okay, why don't we? You can't do it with that premise in mind.
Exactly.
Just do it. If
Not
you
if they
like
don't
it, you
want
like it.
to.
If you don't, you don't.
Because now
Don't be
you're
trying
making me
But
what you
and the thing is, like we've said, and the thing is, like that's been said, it's personal preference. But I also believe, for me personally, self-confidence is much more attractive than the exterior. I mean, there are, I go to the gym and stuff like that, and there are people in there that, have what society would call the perfect physique, that are so arrogant, you don't even want to say hi, let alone try to have a conversation. When you have that self-confidence, though, that exudes, and again, life changes. I mean, 21 is not going to last forever. You can be as perky and as tight as you want it to be at 21, 40, 50, 60 coming.
The alternative is anyway.
I mean, hey.
Our show.
Well, y'all can keep watching out, see how we progress on the Move to Lose challenge, because Bobby Holiday already went down. It's already going down. Whatever. And I'm going to look better in the second place than you're going to look ever, so it don't matter. There you go. We're still single on Saturday night.
Our team going to win. Our team's going to win. Our team's going to win.
That's right.
Move to Lose.
Aaron Sistrunk, thank you so much. Balance, was it Balance Fitness?
Balance Chestnut Hill.
Balance Chestnut Hill. DJ Romy Rome 88.1. And of course, we are at Kia Grade Steak and Seafood Restaurant. And Tamika, what's the name of your company?
Tracy Lynn Fashion Jewelry.
Tracy Lynn Fashion Jewelry.
And don't forget to get some of that Pure Romance.
And Pure Romance. You definitely have to. We want to put that information on the screen. Pure Romance. Oh, we can't go on this. She sells something called.
No, I don't think you can say that on TV. FCC got new regulations out.
Okay, we won't say that.
I think that one goes.
This is Single on a Saturday Night. Please support everybody that supports us. Thank you. So we can come back and bring you more Single on a Saturday Night. Don't forget Living Waters Ministries. That's Pastor Michael Heath. He has church service every Sunday at 3 p.m. on McDade Boulevard.
That's right.
212 McDade Boulevard. All right, thank you. Single on a Saturday Night. I'm Shelly Williams. That's Danielle Patterson. Michelle, you doing it? Oh, yeah. All right.
We got this. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
I holla.